1917 in China, where a man named Liu Jinsi with his wife and two sons, Fang Jing and Xiao Tian, live in a village in Yunnan. One day, while he was at the grocery store, two men came and threatened the shop owner to hand over all the money. Because the shop owner refused, the robbers then abused the shop owner and his wife. Liu, who was frightened, then hid to avoid the robbers' attacks. However, his feelings flared when he saw the robbers molesting the shop owner and his wife. Finally, he dared to push one of the robbers to the ground. Liu faced the robbers without showing any significant resistance and simply continued to dodge. Even so, the robbers seem to have been fatally attacked and eventually died. The incident immediately caused a stir among the residents because they did not expect Liu to defeat the robbers alone. Everyone then thought he was just lucky. However, this is not the case with Detective Su Baiju, who investigates the case. During an autopsy, Baiju discovers that one of the bandits who died was Yan Dongsheng, a criminal who is on the government's top 10 wanted list. The local magistrate seemed pleased to hear that, and the villagers considered Liu a hero. But Baiju remained suspicious because he couldn't believe Liu could accidentally defeat such formidable bandits. Baiju noted signs of a brain hemorrhage from the nerve injury on Yan Dongsheng's corpse. He concluded that Liu was actually a highly skilled martial artist who hid his talent from this and other evidence.
血月不同，心机停顿。那严东升是咋个死的呀？你是故意把严东升拉到池塘里的？你取太阳穴，直击迷所神经，用这么狠的招式是要杀人灭口吧？刘金喜。
Baiju began an investigation by gathering information about Liu from the villagers. On the other hand, Baiju had to fight the pain he suffered from poison with acupuncture needles inserted at certain points to control the effects of the poison in his body. To confirm his hypothesis, Baiju then asked Liu's permission to follow his daily activities. Baiju then began to find evidence that Liu was not an ordinary person, such as how he breathed more efficiently and his technique of lightening his body to not fall into the river. However, when he realized that Baiju was watching him, Liu pretended to fall into the river and was immediately helped by the residents. Liu later revealed that he had killed someone 10 years ago at his father's abattoir, which he was forced to do on orders from his father. As a result of the murder he committed, he languished in prison for many years. After being released from prison, he was determined to change for a better life. However, Baiju still thinks that someone can't change as drastically as Liu. Moreover, he could tell that Liu had quite a large amount of qi energy, which only high-level martial arts practitioners possessed. Baiju then enlists the help of one of his friends, a police officer, to investigate a murder case at a slaughterhouse 10 years ago. His friend told him that he should remember the case because they had investigated it together, where the entire family of the abattoir owner had been massacred by a group of ruthless killers. After further investigation, Baiju discovered Liu's real identity. His name is Tang Long, second in command of the 72 demons, ruthless and bloodthirsty assassins. After finding out that Liu is Tang Long, a fugitive from the police, Baiju immediately returns to the police station and goes to the judges to obtain an arrest warrant for Tang Long. However, almost all judges delayed issuing arrest warrants, citing a lack of evidence, and one judge openly demanded bribes from Baiju to issue an arrest warrant. While waiting for the judge's arrest warrant, Baiju decided to continue to monitor Liu in his village. A judge who had asked Baiju a bribe earlier then informed the master of the 72 demons about Tang Long's whereabouts and hoped to receive a reward. Offended by the judge insulting Tang Long, the master then reveals that Tang Long is his son, and the judge is killed. The master then sends his henchmen to Yunnan village to capture Tang Long and destroy the village. Meanwhile, while Baiju is on his way to Yunnan village, two of the master's henchmen manage to reach the village and ask Lu to reveal his true identity. However, because Lu does not reveal his true identity, one of the master's henchmen, the madam, kills a villager to force him to reveal who he really is. When the madam was about to kill the second citizen, Lu stopped her and finally revealed his true identity as a formidable warrior and fought his father's two henchmen. The entire village was very surprised to see Lu, who had been known to be innocent, turned into a great warrior who could kill one of the reliable fighters of the 72 demons. You couldn't help but be speechless at seeing her husband's drastic change. After killing one of the 72 demons' henchmen, Lu then led the madam to fight elsewhere. The madam chased Lu and fought him in the buffalo pen. They were involved in a fierce duel in which in the end, Lu was able to bring down the madam, until the woman was trampled and almost fell into the river. When Lu tries to save her, the madam tells him that he is still Tang Long and falls to her death. After that, Lu returned to his home guilt-ridden for hiding his identity from his family and the villagers. Lu then revealed an incident that became a turning point in his life, where when he was slaughtering a family at the abattoir, he saw a seriously injured child, staring at him in tears. His conscience was stirred and since then, he decided to end his life as a ruthless killer and start a new life as a better person. Not long after, Baiju came with a policeman and told Lu about the attack of the 72 demons who intended to destroy Yunnan village and arrest Lu. In the end, all of the villagers, including Lu's wife and children, had to be evacuated somewhere for their safety. Meanwhile, Baiju, who is now starting to sympathize with Lu and thinks he really has changed, decides to stay in the village. Using his knowledge of physiology and acupuncture, Baiju then devised a plan to fake Lu's death. However, the plan failed as they only had 15 minutes to make Lu appear dead, and Baiju had to revive him immediately. Failing to predict the arrival time of the master's minions, Baiju was forced to revive Lu in front of the gathered members of the 72 demons. However, unexpectedly, Lu recklessly cut off his left arm, and announced that he had cut all relations with them.
唐龙去世了，你自己给教主一个交代吧，他在你家里等你呢。
The 72 demons accepted Lu's statement and thought the man was dead and no longer a part of them. But the problem does not end there. One of the 72 demons members told Lu that he had to meet directly with the master, who was waiting for him at his house. When they got home, it turned out that the master had taken Lu's family hostage. The master then told Lu that he would allow him to leave the 72 demons after killing Xiao Tian, his son. Hearing this, Lu then became angry and attacked the master even with only one hand. The two also engaged in a fierce battle, in which Lu attacked the master with a sword, but neither of his attacks hit the master. The master, who has enormous qi energy, uses qigong to protect himself from sharp weapons. On the other hand, Baiju, who watched their fight, then infiltrated Lu's house through the hole to assist him. Baiju stuck acupuncture needles into the master's heels from under the floor to sever some of the nerves that would weaken his defenses. But the master realized this, and immediately attacked Baiju. Despite getting a fatal blow to the chest, Baiju still managed to throw acupuncture needles into the master's neck, which cut off several other nerves. Hence, his defenses continued to weaken. The fierce duel between Lu and the master continued outside the house, where it was raining heavily and thunder blaring. As Lu fell helplessly, and the master was about to deliver a mortal blow, Baiju then stabbed the last needle into the master's neck, where it acted as a lightning rod, and the master was killed by a bolt of lightning that scorched his body. Baiju announced that the case was closed on the eve of his death, and the man breathed his last. After that, Lu's family returned home, and Lu returned to living a normal life with his wife and children.
If you enjoyed this video, don't be shy to hit the like button, and if you disliked it, hit the dislike button twice, just to be sure. You should watch the whole movie. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe for more video like this.